Western Electric or non-Bell devices to AT&T's telephone network.
The courts rule against Bell. Bell telephone tariffs on the Hushaphone device are unwarranted interference with telephone subscribers' right to use business.
I was thumbing through the paper one day and found a telephone answering bureau for sale. It was in the town of Bel Air, Maryland, and they had accumulated about 75 customers. At that time, they provided telephone answering services, which is essentially messaging services for doctors and people that needed emergency communications.
Ottensmeyer knows Bell is a monopoly. How is it safe to enter a telephone business which requires attachment to Bell telephone lines?
Well, it was a business that was sanctioned by AT&T. They provided the equipment, meaning
the biggest corporation in the world with a monopoly, a government-sanctioned monopoly, and you had them working very closely with the government on things like national security technologies, wiretapping, providing information to the government about who was doing what. You have a consolidated stakeholder group. This is what big business wants. This is what government wants. This is what the representatives of labor want, and that's what happens.
America is a democracy. It is a free society. Yet it employed a fascist economic structure.
Organized crime on a level that perhaps is being repeated again, by corporate America.
Big business in cooperation with big government worked together to take the country to the brink of disaster. How does their behavior differ from the criminal behavior we know has organized crime?
A bunch of people and policemen here to see you. They said they were there to, that I had been operating an illegal telephone service with illegal equipment. I knew what they were talking about because we had openly provided this service at that time, and what they ultimately did was walk out with the 8 diverters, the equipment that we used to provide the service.
Suddenly his life is upside down. If Ottensmeyer's company was
repairing lines, hooking up new customers, making adjustments to the switchboards.
The final judgment allows the sanctioned emergency switchboard to continue, provided Ottensmeyer does not operate it or enter the premises. The problem is, the premises for his business happens to be in his home. Ottensmeyer is never allowed to set foot there again.
They did not want me to compete with them, and they were afraid they would lose revenue. I was considered a competitor.
It will take another 4 years for Bell's monopoly to be it is a free society. Yet it employed a fascist economic structure. But that was 90 years ago. The question is, can it happen again? Today, elements of corporatism are still active in America, where corporations representing different groups